Peace and love, collective. Peace and love, you guys. Sending you guys nothing but love, peace, happiness, and prosperity. And a whole lot of truth, okay? The truth that I speak may not be your truth. That's why it's take what resonate, leave what don't. Don't try to make nothing fit into your space that don't, okay? These are not personal readings. If you would like a personal reading, you can check the description box below in my community tab. Okay, collective. I'm just gonna just flow with this message, but I kind of see where it's going by just cleansing my space and shuffling through my cards. I kind of see where it's going. I don't know who follow my channel, but I've been speaking on spiritual attacks, people being held in spiritual court for certain things that they done behind the scenes, in the dark, in the shadows. Certain things that they know, you know, that others may have not seen. Yeah, okay? So those that know, they know. Those that can see, they can see. The veil, the downloads, and the messages that I've been getting when I'm in my meditation is like a whole lot of the favorable ones. If you consider yourself as a chosen one, whatever, you know, you and your guides and the Most High, you know, said whatever your gifts is, that's your spiritual journey, that's your truth, that's, you know, it's levels to it, just know. Okay? But a whole lot of people is being held in spiritual court for certain things that been done in the dark. Okay, so that's if people been working like, you know, to get over on people, to harm certain people, you know. I'm the messages that I'm getting is a whole lot to do with the earth, like with the land, the neglect, the abandonment not only of the land, but the abandonment of yourself. Okay, I'm gonna try, if y'all flow with me. But the abandonment of yourself, that's like self-love, self-care. Because if you connected, if you grounded and you connected with the earth, so you feel, some of us feel how the earth feel. We feel, you know, we intuitive, we tapped into our gifts is heightening. We going through different ascensions. when you go around, everybody is dancing to their own beat. Everybody is channeling on their own channel. Everybody got headphones. Everybody got cell phones. It's like everybody is on a different frequency of life, different realm of reality, it seemed like to me. But a whole lot that I feel like we going through a shift. Some of us felt the shift. I know I wasn't I know I wasn't crazy, which I don't need other people's validation because I'm that secure within myself. But I felt the shift. I felt this world go through certain shifts. And I feel like certain things is being put out there for us to be distracted. Okay, not saying certain things is staged. It's entertainment, but it's serious issues all in one. So it can be said that you were told. So if a person tell you something is not politically correct, if you want to say, or the way that it should be said, if somebody had to tell you something and it didn't matter how they told you, long as they put it out there. People will do different things just to put it out there. It don't matter how they told you, but they on their end, they did what they was told because they put it out there. So I just feel like it's a whole lot of spiritual attacks, people getting diagnosed unknowingly, mental illness, dual diagnosis, that's mental illness mixed with addictions. Okay, certain people going through spiritual awakenings and going through their daily life. So I just feel like and it's certain people which you take accountability for your own life and yourself, but it is a higher authority or people that's in higher positions that's pulling the strings to get certain reactions out of people. So when I just see war. Okay, we not physically, we been at war in our mind for a long time. It been a spiritual war. We probably didn't have soldiers on the ground ready to shoot, but it been a spiritual war, and a whole lot of us has fought the battle and came out, on the strong end. Where when the whole world tried to weaken us, try to make us lose our mind in the midst of greed, in the midst of egos, and not like people say they stand for the people. No, but you standing on the side, you standing up on your ego. Who is the people that you standing for? Your people, your small little cart of people, or who is the people that you standing for? At this point in time, I guess you got to be political correct when you say you standing for the people. It's certain all people ain't your people. So the whole thing of it is that what I've been feeling is negative versus positive, good person versus bad, God energy versus lower vibrational energy. And it been a whole spiritual attack, and people, didn't know which way to go. And the ones that can see far as the spirit, have a spiritual eye for certain things, we got attacked, the most. Not saying that, nobody is back trying to, scale how hurt are you or whatever. But certain people just went into their own isolation and into solitude because of what people put them through. So I just see, like, if you did come out of this whole spiritual warfare, because that's what it was a spiritual war, just pat yourself, congratulate yourself. You don't need nobody's recognition. You don't need nobody's approval to heal. That's my thing. When did we start needing somebody's approval to heal? And then you go into the same person that hurt you and ask them for healing? I'm just trying to make it make sense. Same to you. I'm just trying to make it make sense. And y'all know I just go with my downloads. Like I said, if I'm going a little too much up there, y'all free to speak the way you want to speak. Just, keep it respectfully. But the downloads that I've been getting is like, is disorganized. This whole world is disorganized. When you're disorganized as within, that's what you're going to feel outwardly. So it's like, the disorganization of the whole world. You got to stay grounded. You got to keep a piece of something. You got to hold on to something. So if you were under spiritual attack, you ain't crazy. Once you start seeing certain things for what they are, it's not no going back, making it seem like you don't see people, places, and things for who they truly are. You can't not see that. You can't. You see all the agendas. You see all the gaslighting. You see all the mental illness. You see all the cover up. You see all the, you just see all of this stuff, and people just trying to play on your mind like you're not seeing what you're seeing. That takes a whole nother level of strength. I'm telling you, that takes a whole level of strength for you to know what you know, seen what you seen, felt what you felt, went through what you went through, and for someone to come and tell you, oh, nah, ain't nobody doing nothing. You ain't see that. Like, what is life? Okay? Like, please make it make sense. So if you have been really, like, you've been kind of in wonderland, like, God, please give me strength of have a sound body and mind, I'm here to tell you ain't crazy. You just going through an awakening. And stay organized, because an unorganized person suffers from an unorganized mind. And organize and start with your home. Right. But I got disorganized. So that could be a message. Make sure that you're staying organized. Like, everything has a place. Like me, I've been practicing the minimal things, like not holding on to things that I don't need. That's people, places, and things. Release and let go. Don't be so attached to certain things. Because believe it or not, people have a whole lot of attachments to things, so they mistreat people. They value things more than they value people. So just watch your attachments. That's one of the messages that I got. I got disorganized. Make sure you organize and don't be dealing with messy people. It saves you, it gives you peace. Yeah, because what I'm coming up with, what I'm getting is like the self-care, self-love journey. It's supposed to get you to your higher self. And it is personal. It's personal to you, but people take it personal because they feel disrespected because you're choosing yourself. And you're setting healthy boundaries. That's what people, places, and things. You setting boundaries. You trusting yourself more. That is personal. It's not selfish. If you didn't get that sit down or that message to tell you to put yourself first, you will be out here always settling, putting other people first. That's what attacks come in too. Because we sit here and try to give everybody a helping hand and reaching out to help people. You got to help yourself first. And it's not selfish. Because them same people that you put yourself out there for be the same one you be dead and gone to stress. They agree for a minute and their life will continue. So you will be a fool not to take care of yourself. And I feel that is not practiced enough. It's not being selfish. It's not being self-centered. Self-love don't only consist of beauty. That's a part of it, but that's going deep into yourself, asking yourself a few questions. With or without anyone, with or without anything, will I still be me? It's some hard questions. You like self-check. I'm big on self-checks. If I'm wrong about something, constructive criticism, I just don't like disrespect. You can say what you want to say, but don't disrespect me. Especially when I done been through so much to have to find my value, bits and pieces of my value in a scattered ass world. Is levels to it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like life is more than just your looks, your beauty. That's a part of it. When you take care of yourself, for sure you're gonna feel better. Your confidence gonna rise. If a person tell you that that is not, they're a lie. Cause when you feel confident, you taking care of yourself in a healthy way, not being conceited, not being self-centered. Because that it starts with yourself. What y'all got going on in this chat? He say he saw your partner. What is? Oh, anywho's, but yeah, y'all can chat. I don't mind it. But disorganized. So get a little more organized, collective. That helps you too. That's your home, organizing things in your home. That's your vehicle. You know, simple things will lighten the load. Because look, as above, so below, as within is what you get outwardly. So like simple things is going to keep you in this season. Yeah, but that's what I'm seeing. What else we got? Yeah, somebody wanted, it's something someone was doing. They wanted to make it seem like you didn't see what you seen. Somebody could have been trying to scam you. Somebody wanted, it says you didn't see that, mind fuck. So somebody could have tried to scam you. Somebody didn't want you to see something. Yeah, clean. Clean. It's about you getting organized. Giving yourself a clean slate of life. Because there's a whole lot of dirty people in this world that sit behind certain titles and entitlements. Your good deeds has been seen. Trust and believe. Because you got to, yeah, somebody was playing with your life. That's why I say these spiritual attacks, you know, you got to know how to call these energies out. For real. Godspeed. A precious journey. You walking a prosperous journey. Reclaim what's rightfully yours. It says someone was playing with fire, disorganized. You need to cleanse, not cleanse only your space, but cleanse your body. That's what I'm picking up too, because that will stop a whole lot of these attacks too. Okay, reclaim what's rightfully yours. Somebody wanted you to be unstable mentally while they played mind games, while they scammed you out of something. They wanted to scam you out of your good deeds. That's the game that's what I'm talking about. Slip and fall. Pay attention to your elder loved ones. Because one fault, that's why I tell people, be careful how you treat people, because you could be running, jumping, skipping, and hopping. Disability don't discriminate. Disability don't discriminate. It could be temporary or long term. So you got to make sure you keep your mind. Because people want to drive you crazy. People waiting for you to slip. Some people was waiting for you to fall. That can be literally or mentally. Want you to, to slip off your rocker and waiting for you to take that fall. Yes, it says never had real friends. Didn't know how to uninvite you. So you got to be careful with who you choosing to share your energy with in this season, collective. Okay? Watch who you sharing your energy with. Somebody is too lustful. Because it's some spiritual stuff going on. Plastic surgery to repair. Somebody was playing with fire. You walking into a season of joyful bliss. And it is what it is. But just know, you don't need validation from nobody. Just know that you ascended. You on this journey. You ascended. You worked for it. Enjoy it. And it says you worked for it. Enjoy who you're becoming, collective. Somebody wanted to use you. You'll be surprised when the mask fall off who was behind all the discomfort of your life. All this person wanted was sex from you. And you got to do more of what makes you great. That's you choosing yourself within these relationships, asking for guidance in the right direction. Because I'm telling you, people is not dancing to the same beat. If you think people think like you think, you gotta go and reevaluate some things. It's like once in a lifetime that you get somebody, like people that's on the same level as you. People is not comfortable within their body anymore. And then I'm not bashing nobody who decide to do certain things. But be comfortable. Self-love. It starts with you. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're not worth it. And you go and start doing other things to get validation from people that don't even love themselves. Okay, it says plastic surgery to repair. You enough. Don't let yourself get tricked off the street, out of life, trying to be appealing to other people and people who don't really love themselves. That's why this journey is very personal. And I'm not knocking nobody that go enhance themselves. But you put yourself through a self-check. Am I doing this for me? Can I take the good? Can I take the bad out of the whole situation? Somebody never really had real friends. You really didn't have the right people around you to uplift you. And just because somebody give you something, tell you something, that does not mean that they're hating on you. Sometimes people can love you enough. Sometimes people got a different eye behind things that you don't even have knowledge of. And I speak on it a lot. I'm just not a I'm not a pain person. I works all through the medical field. I don't like pain. That's me. So I got to work a little harder when I decide to do certain things. That's not me hating on the next woman if they want to go and take a shortcut. That's not me hating. But me sitting on looking in and looking in from a business side, a service side, and looking in on the side of the patient. You got doctors that will do procedures just for money. Cosmetic doctors is a trend. You got trends going on out here. So when somebody asking you, sis, you going to get that surgery for you? Sis, you should save a couple more dollars so you can stay there. So you don't have to be humiliated with the trend of people trying to down you. What you walked into to boost your self-esteem end up lowering your self-esteem because you never had a real friend that tell you, baby, you beautiful, ain't nothing wrong with you. Let's go work out. Oh, you hating, they can't afford it. Like, this is what's going on. This is where all this is coming from. Because it ain't nothing wrong with certain things. Make sure you got enough resources and you got enough finances to do whatever it is that you choose to do. Because at the end of the day, it ain't about your sister hating on you, your brother hating on you, your friends hating on you. It ain't nothing to do with that. Sometimes people get access to see things that you cannot see. And I don't know everything, but I done seen a lot. I done worked with doctors, seen doctors, they just want your money. When a person take your money in your native tongue, look at these restaurants. They take your money in your native tongue, but fix your food in their native tongue. You got to look at that. Sometimes people can see things that you can't see. Sometimes you taking your ego out of things can be saving your life. Sometimes people couldn't come out and tell you what's really good because they got to sit behind certain things, but they told you enough and it wasn't hating on you. It could have been some information if you would have picked up the gems that was dropping, saved your life. That this is a gimmick. They setting us all up to not love ourselves. You ain't good enough. You got to literally look like a Barbie. Forget about your natural beauty. Go continue in your hate for yourself. We gonna get paid on either end. It ain't about nobody hating on you. Sometimes a real friend will tell you something that your fake friend won't. I'd rather have real people in my circle any day than a yes man or a yes woman, because a yes woman can be the reason why you get tricked out of life. You can say whatever you want to say to me. It's just how you say it. Because maybe you know something. When they say don't shoot the messenger, who was the messenger? When you go back, it's just the same thing, a different day. Who was the messenger? And I may not be 100% correct when it comes to certain things, but who was the messenger? One Mecca messenger? Don't shoot the messengers. Because the message that they delivered, it hit you somewhere. Some of these people just, they dedicated to their board, the honor of their board. They not dedicated to you. They will misdiagnose you. That's why a whole lot of us walking around here with misdiagnosis, miseducation of who we are, what we made of, the things we supposed to eat. And I'm not perfect, but I ain't stupid either. Your life ain't nothing but a swipe to certain systems. The medical system, the jail system, you a number in people's system. You go in to fix one thing and you come out with 1,000,009 issues. You go to some of these people on these platforms, these spiritualists, you go in with an issue, you come out with 1,000,000 more. For sure. And I done seen that. If a salesman will sell you a lemon, a doctor will misdiagnose you with an illness. You better take notes. If a slumlord will rent you a messed up property, you think people that sit in higher power wouldn't play over your head either? It ain't about being no hater. It ain't about being no hater. It's about the truth. And some people can't handle it. If you're going to be a walking advertising board, be one for yourself. I don't care how little your business is. You be one for yourself. If you're going to be a walking advertising board, be it for yourself and your family. Wear your name. Because your name hold weight too, depending on how you build it up. But we so disconnected, we rather wear other people's name to build ourselves up. Make that make sense. And a whole lot of the names that people choose to wear, they ain't worth shit. That's why a whole lot of things is going on in this world today. Because of the names we choose to advertise on the body that the Most High gave us. I never cheat myself being jealous of another woman. Because the way that I built the frame that I supposed to be in may not be the frame that you supposed to be in. There's a whole lot of everybody need to check themselves. Everybody. The biggest man in the highest position got to check themselves. Because you playing with fire. And it's going to be a little too late. And if we don't agree on nothing, we can agree on if you sick, all our herbs is in the land, and what's been under attack. You ain't even, all the seeds is gone somewhere else. And that's your medicine. But some of us try to tell you, and we witches and we this. But soon as somebody gets sick, the first thing you do, bamming on that person door that overstood them herbs. When the pharmacy, you run to the farm, the nearest farm that you gonna see. When man drug don't work, but you can go and I'm just baffled because you can go, people go to these platforms, y'all, the real ones, like we gotta go inward, we gotta go into isolation by choice because of the attack. that the world continue to throw on us. You can't be yourself. Is the only thing they respect is you being a hoe, or you being a pimp, or you being a drug dealer, or you being a this. You just can't be yourself. You could be everything, but you can't be yourself in this world. Soon as you open up to be yourself, you get targeted. You get scammed. You get mind fucked. People get disorganized. They get sloppy. You got to do a whole lot of what makes you great. That's the only way you're going to survive. What makes you great? Not America, you. Because you in America. Do more of what makes you great. We supposed to be at a whole different vibration by now. These different countries know it. And not knocking at nobody out. Because at the end of the day, we all going to end up, we end up being one way or the other. Especially if you got a little melanin. It don't matter where you're from, they're going to look at you a certain way depending on where you are. It's just over-sexualized. It ain't nothing wrong with you expressing yourself, but certain things over-sexualized. It's like the education is a disgrace. Y'all get y'all get into gang, but y'all corporate people, the biggest gangs. You don't even have to have the same joy you have when you completed a cycle of completion of school and stuff. It's feel like you just are stressed, like you just been stressed through it all. Huh. Please. Clean. I don't know what you need to clean, but clean it. The sign's been there. If you don't understand certain things, you pay attention to certain symbolism. If y'all practice African spirituality, when the ground's crack, what do that mean? When the children is crying for help and nobody hear them, what do that mean? We ain't gotta all be all whatever, but just like, come on. This world crying out loud as hell, ain't nobody listening. Because we all are somewhere else getting scamming ourselves out of our own damn freedom and happiness and peace. Never have real friends, ain't looking in, going within, loving yourself. They teach you that's self-centered. How's it self-centered when people come and they break you down so low? If you don't love yourself, well, damn. Damn you do, damn you don't. You love yourself a little too much. It's a problem to other people. I'm still trying to realize, how is your personal journey disrespectful to other people? How is you choosing yourself over the bull crap that other people tried to feed you for so long? Selfish and self-centered. How is you looking into different systems that help you come better, which everything pretty much is a system in some type of way? When I hear system, I hear stream, like a cycle of something. And it's just like this, we've been getting messages and messages and messages, and everybody acting like they don't hear. The earth is crying. The children is crying. Everybody crying, but they putting on the poker face. They ain't really happy. Financially rich, but spiritually broken. That ain't no win to me. It's like, y'all, the downloads that I'm seeing here getting, I don't know what's going on, and I don't know who in the energy of the chat or who in the clouds, but baby, come on through. You ain't got to be scared. Because I'm going to pick up the energy. I'm going to pick up the energy. No matter how big or small, I'm going to pick up the energy. Because I still have a heart. Regardless of all the fucked up hand that I was dealt in this life, I still have a good heart, regardless of what anybody ever say. Because half of the shit that I get, that I speak on, at the end of the day, I'm taking a stand for something. Regardless if people get it or they don't. School, and that's just on my mind. The disorganizing of the school system. That's why you never supposed to depend on these outside sources to teach your children. Your education should start at home, because that was a failure. That's all up to the degrees, because now they battling in the colleges. What school is the better? What organization is the best? And they missing the whole big picture of what they connected to. That person that probably couldn't go to that big school, that went to that community school, probably learned more than you did in that big school because of who your school connected to. At the end of the day, a lot of these schools, it don't matter fraternity, and I love everybody that love me and that got some type of respect for me, and I'm going to speak where I want to speak. Because if you got a spiritual eye, you can see through it. A whole lot of these fraternities, a whole lot of these sororities, you thought they was sisterhoods and brotherhoods, but you got to look and see what a whole lot of stuff is still connected to. A school that didn't even like you. That's why everybody is getting held accountable spiritually. It's not about your degree. It's not about how hard nobody work. It's spiritually. It's something going on spiritually. It's something going on spiritually. And I channeled that too. And I'm not saying I don't know everything. But when I say I feel certain things, I feel certain things. I felt the abuse, the beat down of the woman. And not just saying Cassidy and what, you know, that situation, but just as the whole spiritual energy of the woman, the abuse of the woman, taking the characters out of the situation. You got to look at this earth too as a woman, as a feminine energy. That all is screaming for something. And I feel like we missing something somewhere. Somebody is playing with fire. Somebody somewhere is playing with fire. Your good deeds has been seen. Because you balance some scales somewhere, collective. You know if you on the upright or if you know you a little below and you need to do some work. But the ones that really ain't playing, your good deeds was seen somewhere. And I heard one person say, and I'm not saying that I got it 100% correct, but I want to say it was Papoose, the rapper Papoose. He said, these older men be trying to be friends with these younger men instead of telling them the truth and helping them and leaving it be. They want to go party with them. So your big brother ain't your big brother no more. He just a man that's older than you. And that's the issue in some of these organizations and some of these supposed to be brotherhoods and sisterhoods. It's validation, is privilege. What y'all stood up for in the beginning is not what your organization is standing for now. And no shade. Like I said, and if you came across my messages before, I can speak as a woman. Sexy Red don't speak for all women. And there's something spiritually going on, and she's the fall person for it. But it started before her. She's going to be the fall person for it, but it started before her. Because when it was a time to heal that feminine energy, it wasn't healed. It was degraded more. And that was the problem. That was the problem. When it was time to uplift the woman energy and that feminine energy, a group of people thought that it was the right time to degrade that energy more. And we didn't make that scale of balance. And what I said, plastic surgery, surgery to repair and restore. This what, as feminines, and I'm speaking to feminines, masculine, whoever's listening. But this is why this world was under spiritual attack too. Because of not enough self-love being taught. Believe it or not, frequency, if you go into frequency, whatever which way you overstand a higher energy, if you go into frequency, is a masculine frequency. I want to say it's 144 something hertz or something like that. And it's a feminine frequency. That feminine frequency is not at the level that it's supposed to be. And they do that and they control, like they say, when you go, you clear audience, you clairvoyance, your clairs get to activating. A whole lot of the music, the producers know this. Some of these artists tell you the truth, how much you can embrace, but Kanye said it. Those frequencies mess with your chakras. That's why these children and everybody too lustful. Because your music is messing with your frequencies. It's messing with your chakras. All this person, somebody, all they think about is sex. They too lustful. You shouldn't be making business decisions under the influence of lust. Let me say that again. You shouldn't be making business decisions under the influence of lust, especially when you a voice for the people. Which people are you the voice for? Somebody didn't know how to invite you to something. Just because you invited doesn't mean everybody wanted you to be there. Thank you. You right on point. Because it is the transfer. That was the shift. That was the shift. Money is a frequency. Wealth is a frequency, believe it or not. Because you can have the frequency of a wealthy person. You can walk in the vibration of a wealthy person. That was the shift. You are the currency. You're the currency. Is a wealth transfer. Is like you're the currency. The things that you do, you build your wealth. It's something like that going on. Like I said, you guys, take what resonates, leave what don't. Don't try to make nothing fit into your space that don't. Bits and pieces may be for you. Bits and pieces may not be. I'm channeling a whole lot of people. So don't get your feelings out of it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for the donation. But that's what I've been feeling, y'all. You know, it's certain things that people don't want to speak on because what they're attached to. And you got to be very careful with trying to break a person down for your come up. I don't care if it's an initiation access or not. You got to be very careful with who you speak on, who you put your mouth on. Because you might see a person, you can target a person that you see standing alone, but you don't see the millions of ancestors and people that's standing behind them, that's on guard, that don't play about them. Now, those are big shoes to fill. Don't get it twisted. A lot of your bloodline did heal. And they kept the secrets of their healing. That's why it's patent for sale now. Make him, if the woman don't know who she is, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, y'all, because like I said, like but I feel like when spirituality and certain things like that, yes, being holistics, that's a part of it. But just because you not, like, when you cleanse your body, that pick you up more. But just because a person is not physically fit and certain things like that don't mean they stupid or they don't have the authority to speak on what they know. They probably got woken up in a different way than what you did. A whole lot of us got woken up. That's why beauty is like a key to certain things. Because a whole lot of the awakening started with our beauty. Mine did start with my hair. When I stopped getting perms. Certain people, and when it went from the hair, it went to my health. Sometimes people woke up, it was their health. Plastic surgery, maybe that took you through a spiritual awakening. All of us gonna wake up at different times. And we not perfect. But you can't stay blinded to certain shit. Excuse my French for those who don't curse. But you can't stay blinded to who your true, and not saying that all doctors and certain things is your enemy, but some of them, you're paying for their lifestyle. You're paying for their lifestyle. If you find one that's doing it because they had that toy when they was younger and that's all they wanted to do, and they, they for you, send all praises up to the Most High. But a whole lot of them is you're paying for their lifestyle. Especially when in the self-care end of it. That's cosmetic. That's fixing yourself. Continue to do what makes you great collective. Watch your friends. Somebody really needs to, you went on this journey because you were meant to go on this journey by yourself. You were meant to walk that road alone by yourself. Friendless or whatever. Just because this person sees someone, everybody that's not alone is not lonely. Sometimes those be loners and they love being alone. That don't mean they lonely, that they bait, that they're prey. Sometimes people love to hear their own thoughts. Some people love their peace. Sometimes people have healthy boundaries. You never know a person's issue why they choose not to be bothered with other people. Because sometimes certain people see certain things and they can't be around a whole lot of people because they start seeing things that they did not want to see within that person. Sometimes when people pull back, you got a friend or something that pull back, stop taking certain things personal. Because sometimes it don't be personal. It don't have anything to do with you. Maybe it has everything to do with that person and an awakening and ascension that they're going through. You don't know how spiritual attacks and to a spiritual person is. When this world of evil can see a pure light of peace, of truth. You think that person ain't gonna be under attack? Because they working for the Most High. It don't matter which way you look at it. When people want a little peace, let them have their peace. That ain't got nothing to do with you. A whole lot of friendships and a whole lot of things could have been saved if people would just, quit taking everything to heart. You don't know what people be going through where they need time to themselves. That's why I'm an advocate of self-love, self-care vacations. I never tried to be nothing that I wasn't. I done took penny flights. I done sat on Spirit. I done sat on different, ways of transportation. Shit, the bus, the train, whatever which way it get me there. Long as I get there in one piece, with my peace of mind and all my body parts, I'm good. Stop thinking everybody, like, yeah, you got haters. But sometimes people can just be telling you stuff out of love. So when you go in and you check yourself, you know the difference. You start to see certain things. You don't ask to see it. You don't. People think like me. I'm just was comfortable to sit on YouTube. I don't care about people judging me. I start trust and believe me. If you're studying me, you best to believe I'm studying me. I'm studying me too. Trust and believe me. Because I know when I get the channel and I know how my voice changed. I know how I feel. I know who I'm speaking to. It's boundaries and it's levels to it. Oh, yeah. Not even in that Florida water. Set your intentions. You got it's a spiritual thing. Too. You can't X that out. You'll be a fool too. Because 9 times out of 10, people using what you supposed to know against what you don't know against you. Clean. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, who it is, and what's going on. But it's calling for you to cleanse, baby. Your mind, body, spirit, soul, whatever you connect to. Somebody needs to cleanse because there's too much lust going around here. That's the only way you're going to be able to claim what's rightfully yours. Because these attachments, them lust spirits, I don't care which way, whoever break it down, whatever way y'all break it down, whatever way, you know what it is when you see it. That spirit of lust ain't no joke. That spirit of lust can make a man throw his whole life away. As well as a woman. But somebody needs to pipe down. And not in that way. But somebody needs to. Because somebody, whoever this person, you know, that you know which end you wrong. If you know you've been doing the work, you shouldn't feel offended. If you felt something, it was meant for you to feel something. But your good deeds is not being unnoticed, collective. Okay? Because somebody know that they was playing with fire. And it had a lot to do with verbal communication. With this blue, with this throat chakra energy. Somebody could have, like, it's the way that someone speaks. It's some type of communication. It could be the way that you're speaking to yourself, the way that you speak to others, the way that you speak about others. It's something like that. You got to watch certain things you say when it comes to people, especially people that's a little different, you know, like, that you don't really get. That doesn't mean that they're wrong because you don't get them. Because it's like you got to pay attention. You feel these shifts. It's the energy rising. It's the energy rising. And a whole lot of people that's not official, you're going to see. You're going to see the scam. Like, you're going to see the scam. You know, that's in the business end. Like, if somebody try to get you to, you're going to see the scam. It's not, I feel like we got to be in the energy moving off of what's right and what's righteous now. It's not even you gonna get further moving off of what's right and what's righteous than what moving off of riches. It can be that project or something you do for free that make you $1 billion. It's something like that. That's how your temperature being checked. Because the Most High and the gods is really testing who is worthy who is worthy to stand 10 on the bloodline. Your own bloodline. You getting tested like that. So that's why I got that whole big homie, little homie type thing. Nah, you getting tested. Some of us, we grow in age, but we don't grow in the mind. Ain't nobody asking you to be nobody daddy or stand in as nobody mother. But you're getting asked to redirect in the right direction. Just because you don't have a child, that don't mean you don't want to see another child, in harm or anything. You should want them all to be safe, regardless. Take the selfishness out of it, because it's something. If you got that spiritual eye to see, and you can feel certain things, and that's the whole thing of it, is like everybody, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not no starstruck person, no fanatic type person. At the end of the day, I'm me. I don't care how much money nobody got. I don't care how poor a person is. I don't care how rich a person is. At the end of the day, I see beyond that. If you a effed up person, money is just gonna cover that up. If you a good person, you can have on nothing. You can have on, nothing, and people can see that. It's your aura. It's your aura. Just like when certain people go into different places and you just see like, this person don't belong here. It's your aura. Energy don't lie. And it's like, at this, like, people can't hide behind what they used to hide behind no more. The only way you're going to be able to have peace and reclaim what's rightfully yours if you show up as your authentic self. Because if the Most High, your guides, is trying to give you what's rightfully yours, you got to be you, right? You can't be an imposter. If the Most High come down, whatever your higher source or whatever your higher vibration is, whatever way you overstand that energy, want to gift you, they can't gift the imposter. They can't gift the imposter. Because you can make yourself up to be whatever. That's what a character come in at. But your aura never lie. Your aura never lie. That's something that you can't hide. If you don't like women, it's going to show. If you don't like men, it's going to show. If you think you better than a person just off of how much money in your bank account, it's going to show. It's going to show. Because that veil is gone. But I never understood how people can scam themselves out of a good thing trying to be somebody else. Or take something that's somebody else's. That's where these self-checks got to come in at. Because you got to know the difference between somebody trying to mind F you. You got to know the difference. You got to know you got to know when you get mind effed. And when you go through a spiritual awakening and you wake up and you see certain things, hey, you can't act like you ain't see it. You got to know that. And I feel like that's where we getting tested too. We not only getting tested, like, you know, your spirit is getting tested, but you getting tested like your morals is getting tested. That's why people try to always come in and try to discredit you, discredit your accomplishments. Somebody, because people be waiting on you to slip and fall. They be waiting. That slip and fall ain't only for Lifeline, old folks. It's for you too. Because some people make shit greasy, or do you greasy, and watch you slip and fall. That's what take the cake to me. People be waiting on you to slip and fall. I'm just waiting. Waiting to do you greasy and sit there and watch you slip and fall. You better know the difference. And just because a person don't have a lot of friends, that don't mean there's nothing wrong with that person. And if you just that type of person, you know you an extrovert and you like to be around a lot of friends, you always check your circle. Because trust and believe me, it's people in there that's trying to do you greedy, trying to do you greasy, wanting you to slip, wanting for you to fall. And in a great words, they ain't gonna be there to help you get up. But they will put their foot on your neck to get you down there. But they won't lift you up. Same to you. You just gotta you just can't be blinded, y'all. You can't be blinded out here. You not fighting nobody. You fighting the spirit that's in these people. You fighting lustful spirits. You got certain women that's the only thing that they got is their beauty. They, you get what I'm saying? So that lustful energy. That's how that's all they know to get by. You got some men that they feel validated by, dealing with certain lustful energy. All they want is sex. That's a way of release to them. You got some people that's smart as hell. This is what I never got. You smart. All that energy that you came up with that scam with, boy, girl, you could have been Bill Gates out here. And he probably had some scamming in him somewhere too. So let me not. Okay? I just said that because, that's who they say, them rich or whatever. But where's some other people name? Because you get what I'm saying. But all of that brain and all of that, you so smart, you're going to throw all that away. I'm just saying, somebody, if I'm wrong, tell me. But the scamming people be the smartest mother effers. And they go and throw their whole life away. If you would have just took all that energy you did to come and take from little old me or whoever, you could have built. I never got that. I'm not about to waste all that time trying to be scammed out here. I just put all that little time into doing something with my mind that's going to bring me peace that I ain't got to watch my back from. And then I'm not, giving nobody the thumbs up on scamming. But the things that y'all do, it just be like, really? That's worth it. Y'all want to go to the Fed pen. The Fed pen is I guess they feel that it's better than the jail. Because they take care of you a little more. But who the hell want to be in any of it? I'm just saying. Reclaiming what's rightfully yours. I'm just saying that's the only way you're gonna be able. And then people sit up here, and I'm just the messenger. When people sit up here and try to do certain things to other people, you cannot jump the line, especially in spirituality. You think your ancestors, the ones that walked these trails and fought these battles before you, don't know you? They just waiting for you to wake up to see who you are. You can't steal nobody's spiritual abundance and gifts or their divine path for life. I'm just trying to figure that out. Reclaiming what's rightfully yours. So I bet you if they be like, okay, well, we giving everybody that know who they are reparations. y'all be listening in. You gonna want your money, right? Now take the government body out of it and take that message from the Most High. If you know who you is and you know that self, I'm giving you what's rightfully yours. You can't scam the Most High. You can't show up as nobody else. You got to show up who you truly are to reclaim what's rightfully yours. So never cheat yourself trying to be somebody else. That's like you scammed yourself out of your greatness. Because you see more value in somebody else than you see in yourself. Stop looking to other people to value you, and they don't even know who they are. I just always thought that was backwards. I'm not about to go beg nobody for acceptance or to heal me or give me confirmation that I am somebody. I may not look like nobody. I'm not about to do that to the same people that told you wasn't shit. So you gonna go and ask the same people that told you bluntly that you was nothing to heal you. If we ain't crazy, I don't know what the heck is. I'm just saying. Sometimes you got to accept the apologies you never got and flow on with life. Because if you're not flowing, you're stagnant. And majority of your body is water. And what do stagnant water bring? Nets. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Majority of the body is water. So you supposed to flow like water. And you supposed to grow like earth. And if it ain't growing, what? It's dead. So if you think somebody don't have a motive to keep you asleep and keep you on E, keep you uncharged and that dead energy, yeah, okay. Just because certain things don't come in the way you think they're supposed to come in or come from the person that you feel that they should come from, don't miss the message. And that's what I got for you guys. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Remember, take what resonate, leave what don't. Don't try to make nothing fit into your space that don't, okay? And, give me some likes if something helped you. If not, thanks for visiting. And come back soon, okay? Peace, y'all.